Hey everybody, B-rad here. It's been a while since I put up a video, but I thought I'd show you my new to me sandblast cabinet that I got about a week ago. I just got it all set up finally. It's an off-brand one, not really sure what brand it is. It's pretty old from what the guy said. It didn't come with that light, I'll show you that. But let me show you what I had to do to make it what it is today. Okay, when I bought it, the only thing it came with was the wood stand and the cabinet itself, and then he gave me an extra piece of plexiglass to replace the window there because it was pretty bad. So this cabinet is about 30 inches wide and about 20 inches deep and about 20 tall, I think. Well, it's probably about 12 inches down here and then goes up to about 20 inches. So you can put some kind of fairly big things in it, nothing huge, but I don't need it for anything too big. And he had already modified this. It used to just have like the 1.25" hole in it to hook a vac up, but he's got it up to this 2.5 inch fitting here. Here's where the air line comes in. I made this little piece because the line coming off my homemade dryer is only this long. It's only like 3 feet long. Right now I'm running it at about 60 psi. I can go a little higher. Then on this side here, I put this light on it. The light that was in it, like the fluorescent light, was broke. So this is just an outdoor electrical box, just a regular old switch. And then on this side, I just have an LED light bulb, and then this is just like a floodlight socket base that screws right into the back of the box. It's real easy, just on and off, just a little short cord. And then the other things I did to it was I picked up a dust separator and a bucket vac. This is like the Home Depot brand, I guess, of the dust separator, and this is the Home Depot brand bucket vacuum, and then they just fit on top of a regular old 5-gallon bucket. Here's the boxes for them. It's called the dust topper. That was I believe it was $36. And then that bucket head wet dry vac, which it's not the most powerful thing, but it works. It was $24. I just picked it up this morning. And then I did get some weather strip. It's a 1/4 inch wide and an 1/8 inch thick to put on the dust. The dust separator was a little loose, so I just put that around the very top of the rim and then stuck it on there, and it's much more secure. So when you buy the dust separator, it just comes with this 4-foot 2.5 inch hose and this elbow. So that fit right into the blast cabinet. And then down here, this is just the 2-inch elbow. I took a heat gun. This side was pretty tight. I had to put some tape around it. This one, I heated this up, and when you do, it gets kind of soft, and you can push it up over here and then let it cool off, and it stays in that shape. That's what I did with this one here. You can kind of see the flare down here at the bottom. But I put tape on all the fittings. This dust or the bucket vac only has an 1.25 inch hose, So that wasn't too helpful because this is an 1.5" elbow. So I took an old funnel and cut it out and then taped each end in. This goes in here a little bit and this goes in here to about right here. So that way the filter on this thing doesn't get all clogged up with all the sand. And the sand I'm just using, I got it at Tractor Supply. It's their fine grit black, it's like coal slag or something, I forget what it says it really is, but it's 80 grit. And it does a pretty good job. Here's like the before, and here's the after on this side. So that side's pretty clean, this side's all rusty. So I'll start it up. My compressor isn't too big, it's just enough to do this. But I can show you that this vac is pretty powerful. I'll turn it on here and you can see the window get sucked in. So it's pulling a vacuum because it's pulling these gloves in. And then if I cover up the vent on the back, you know, so it can suck air in, you can see it. You can see it pulling it up in there. So it's definitely got some vacuum. Let me get the compressor going and I'll show you what it can do. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I don't have my tripod on me, so I just got it on my other little tripod. So it might be a little shaky, and you probably won't be able to hear me, but I'm going to show you what it can do. I'm going to turn the vacuum on. Catch up. Here's my little homemade wooden tripod. I don't think I've shown that on my channel, but it's all made out of maple. I can show it on another video. All these joints just moved, just got a clamp on there. So down here in the bucket, I don't know if I better get this open with one hand or not. Yeah. So you can see there's that gasket I was telling you about. you can see all the sand that it sucked up. So you should be able to just pour that right back into the bottom of the cabinet and keep using it. So let me get that lid back on there. So here's a little better look at the bucket vacuum. It just has a get it out here. So you can see that that's just some leftover stuff from in the house. You know, you can see there's very little dust on here, so it looks like it's doing its job. And that doesn't smell like the sand. That sand has a slight smell to it, or whatever it is, and I can't smell it in there, so it must not much of it is ending up in this. It should all end up in the dust separator. So if you like the cabinet, leave a like or subscribe. If you have any questions, just ask. Thanks for watching. Bye.